What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about One Piece chapter 846, which was full of reveals and mysteries. So to get things started, I'm going to talk about all of the things that were revealed in the chapter that I thought were worth mentioning, because there were quite a few. So to get things started, we have Demon Lady Amande, which was revealed this chapter. She was actually sneaked at the end of the last chapter, so we got to finally see her up close and personal this chapter. And let me just say that she is a creepy bitch. After seeing her slice that big tree homie, it's very obvious that she is someone who wants their enemy to suffer as much as possible. So the fact that they did not want the Straw Hat Pirates dead was probably best for Nami and Luffy. Speaking of which, Nami was absolutely incredible this chapter. She was everything I wanted her to do and more. Her face on the first page when she is bloody and damaged, you just know that she took a big beating in order to save Luffy and make sure he doesn't die. I'm a little upset that we didn't get to see her fight personally. We just got to see the aftermath of her manipulating of the weather homies, but hopefully the anime shows this a little more in depth. But yeah, Nami used Big Mom's weather homies, but I think we all saw this coming. In my opinion, it was the only obvious option in this scenario. So the other thing that was revealed finally was the Viver card to all of the Big Mom Pirates, and seeing their reaction, which was very important, and I loved seeing. The Big Mom Pirates have identified the Viver card as Lola's, and instantly think that she got herself killed, but Nami comes in and exclaims that it's all lies, that they're friends. Then they state that they must bring up this matter with Big Mom. So it's finally shown how this is going to go down, but it still needs to be revealed to Big Mom. Big Mom is going to be confronted with the Viver card that Nami had, and it's just a matter of time until we see Big Mom's reaction to this. Next, we have the very understanding conversation between Sanji and Big Mom. Sanji wants Big Mom to let the Straw Hats leave alive, and Big Mom says that this is fine as long as they don't try to take Sanji with them. Now, this is what I initially thought was going to happen, that Big Mom wasn't going to kill Luffy, so I'm very eager to see what Big Mom has to say to Luffy when he finally gets to her, because he ultimately wants to bring Sanji with him, so it's going to be very interesting. We're going to reach a conclusive disagreement towards the end of this arc, and it's going to create conflict. The next thing that was revealed was the poneglyph talk, which I thought was awesome and super needed. It refreshed my mind on the poneglyphs, which was much needed. Big Mom has 3 poneglyphs, one of them being the road poneglyphs, in which she needs all 4 to find the path to Raftel. We then have the reveal of Commander Smoothie, and I don't know if anyone noticed, but she had a 932 million berry bounty, which is fucking insane. I'm going to just do some comparisons just to put perspective of how large her bounty is. Cracker had an 860 million berry bounty, and Luffy fought him for over 11 hours just to defeat him. Jack has a 1 billion berry bounty, which is currently the highest we've seen One Piece, but obviously the Yonkos would have bigger bounties. They just don't because they're Yonko, and same for the Warlords. So Smoothie is just right under Jack, so if Luffy plans on fighting Smoothie, it's going to take a lot, because it would actually be Luffy's most valuable opponent in terms of bounty. And her reveal just makes her scary, but Luffy has been drained of all of the fluids in his body before, so hopefully he can defeat her without too much of an issue. And then we have the long-awaited coordinates of Pedro and Brooke, and they are exactly where I hoped they'd be, which is inside the castle of Big Mom's. They are just spying out the castle and gathering information right now, but they are planning on the retrieval of the road poneglyph, which I am super excited for. I'm so glad that they finally let us know where Brooke and Pedro was, because it has been way too long. One very mysteriously frustrating thing in this chapter was the lack of Bobbin. I need Bobbin in my life, Oda. In the last chapter, you had him in the front line of attack, and this is the same dude you said burned down an entire village of fucking people, so we need to see this guy in action. I think what happened is maybe we didn't see him in action because he was referred to as an assassin in the last chapter, so he might be like a one-hitter quitter, kind of like Brooke. But all in all, this chapter was fucking awesome, giving us loads of useful information. I love the progression of this arc, and we're just getting a lot of information and scenes out of in just one chapter every week. So I would like to rate this chapter like an 8.5 out of 10, but that's all I have for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to check out my other One Piece content and subscribe for weekly reviews, predictions, and theories.